I play Katie Frank. She's an elementary school teacher. She teaches a class of 6th graders. One of those 6th graders being her young son she had as a teenager, so a very young single mom. She's also in a custody battle with the father's parents, so definitely dealing with some drama at home. She comes into the school with the kids, and the virus the outbreak actually starts at that hospital, so they end up being quarantined in that hospital. So she's got parents on the phone, she's got in-laws who are, a little much, trying to keep the cool, make sure all of the students feel safe. So she's got a lot of weight, but she has to definitely be the protector, and she becomes kind of an unlikely hero, and there may be a beautiful relationship blossom with Jake. We don't know how that's going to go, but there's something there. There's a spark.
You said taking them into school, but you meant the hospital, right?
Did I say school?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, they're all linked somehow. They actually go to sing for some sick people, which is great because I actually do that in real life. So it's funny how I work with kids and we go and sing for, at seniors' homes and stuff. So it's funny when I got that in the script. I was like, oh, life making art, really. Yeah. Pardon?
It was a sign.
It was divine. It was a sign, yes. I was like, all right, I'm in the right place. This is good.
She's kind of in a unique situation where not only is she worried about her own son, but she also has these students that she has to be concerned about.
Yes.
So when the quarantine goes up, or the containment, will she be able to balance, do you think, those responsibilities, or will her love for her son kind of be paramount?
Meaning, would you think she'd kind of favor the son over the other kids type thing?
Like, where's her responsibility?
Where does it lie? The one thing I love about Katie is, I think, if she protected every child in the world, it still wouldn't be enough. She's, been through some abuse in her past relationships. So I think she's got a love for kids that's so massive that I think every child is extremely important to her. Of course, there's going to be an instinct as a mother to really protect your child. I don't know how that's going to, go, but what I do love about her is she's just got such a beautiful sense of love and morality that I think every kid is important. I don't think she would put him above, but yes, there would be an instinct there for sure to look to him first. Because when she finds out that we have to go back into the hospital in the pilot, it's in the trailer, there's a moment where she's like, Quentin, you stay with me. So yeah.
How hands-on has Judy Fleck been with the pilot?
Big time hands-on. She's such a creative genius. She just knows how to tell a story, and she knows how to develop a character, and I love how she writes women. It's so refreshing to have women with broken hearts and women who've risen up over the trials and tribulations of life, and vulnerable women who are strong. So she's completely hands-on, and she sat down with us and talked about our potential arc, what her background was. She was on set every day, always, her and David having their little corner chats and then coming over to you and giving you notes, which was wonderful. So she's, completely hands-on, and also just such a fun person to be around. So she's balances work and, play really well. I think she's fabulous.
And how did you handle the sort of infected? We see a few of them. Is it kind of strange walking around set and like the actors that are dressed in makeup?
It's definitely a shock. It's actually funny because one of the actors who plays Dr. Rita Sanders, who's the first victim you see in the trailer, she's one of my best friends in real life. We're both Canadian, we're in the same acting class, and so we both auditioned for this throughout the process, and then eventually she got that part. So it was really funny. So she's like a stunning model, and all of a sudden you walk out, she walks in and it's like blood. And you're like, you're still beautiful when you're sick. However, I can't look at you for very long. I'm just gonna, talk to you from the side. But yeah, it's definitely scary. The makeup team was incredible, and they made it look so realistic. So,
what place do you go to when you see something like that? Because some people will go to the humor and try to make fun of it, or some people will just try to avoid it at all. What's your process in dealing with that aspect of it, like the horror of it?
The horror. I think it's a little bit of both. There's definitely, it's comedic because you have the difference between actually being on set and knowing it's all fictitious. But the minute you check in, it definitely takes over. I found the riot scene day, I walked onto set and I was overtaken with emotion. It was really hard to see the people who are not only sick, but like their bodies burning in the street and people fighting for food. And to me, it did something to me that just like killed my heart. So it's definitely, it's not draining, but it's like, it hits you. It hits you here. Yeah.
How do you think you'd handle containment?
Being contained in a small space, I get a little stir crazy. Definitely. I like the sun. I like being outside. That's why I live in LA. So being in like gray walls for a long time could do some talking to myself. Probably eventually. Could go a little crazy. Yeah.
Did you have immediate, did you and Chris play off each other so well in the pilot? Was that immediate, or is that something that kind of grew throughout the filming?
Chris is so warm and loving, such a generous actor. We were friends right off the bat. The chemistry grew, over time. The more you get to know somebody, it will always grow. You'll connect a little further if you learn something about them. But it was quite immediate. Yeah. We get along really well. He's lovely.
Really cheer for you and Jake's character.
Oh, really? Thank you.
By the end of the episode, I think.
I think what's beautiful about them, Jake and Katie, is they're both so they're sad. They have sadness, but they also are like big open loving hearts. So I think it's two people you wouldn't actually normally see necessarily together, but in this situation they come together in an unlikely circumstance. So I really love their relationship. Yeah.
What can fans expect from upcoming after the pilot? What do you know?
I don't know anything. They won't give us anything. It's zipped lips. So when I find out, you'll.
All right, then for people who haven't seen, what can fans expect from the pilot?
Okay, fans can expect. It's scary as heck. Blood, guts. It's just definitely very suspenseful. But what I love about it is it's really all about love and relationships, and every different relationship is so beautiful and unique, and every storyline is unique. So you're getting so many different human experiences. So it's scary, and yes, it's dark at times, but it's so lightened up by the warmth and the love and the connections between the characters. Do the kids get scared? Oh yeah, for sure. Eventually they will. But right now they're oblivious. They're playing their games. Yeah.